Once a Bangkok-based commercial pilot, now convicted of buying children from the Philippines, 57-year-old Michael Carel Clemans will spend the rest of his life in prison.
The salacious details of his email exchanges with his procurer are absolutely shocking.
Standing in front of the cameras, U.S. Attorney of the Eastern District of California, McGregor Scott, detailed the case. In 2014, Clemans was flagged by the FBI after Yahoo reported his email account had suspicious activity. He was communicating with an accomplice in the Philippines to find homeless children for him.
He sent money to that person to procure the children, requested in graphic detail the types of pornographic images he wanted of those children. Those pornographic images were in fact made and sent to him, and he selected which children he wanted to travel to the Philippines to have sex with.
In April 2015, he flew to SFO, where federal agents selected him for a screening and found child pornography on his iPad. He was arrested and later released on bond, but according to prosecutors, continued to communicate with his accomplices overseas. But Scott says those who helped him, 2 adults, were also eventually arrested and prosecuted.
They're serving, I think, 15 to life terms in the Philippines.
In total, federal prosecutors say Clemans had more than 27,000 images of child pornography on several devices he used, including his parents' home computer in Sacramento. But Scott says most disturbing are the ages of his victims he met in the Philippines.
The 3 young girls he ultimately selected were 7, 9, and 10 at the time of his actions.
The FBI tracked down those victims, and all 3 testified against Clemans during his trial. After his life sentence was given today, Judge John Mendez allowed Clemans to hug family members goodbye. His family had no comment for Fox 40 outside of the courtroom. Meanwhile, Scott called today's sentencing a huge victory in the fight against child sex trafficking and hopes the outcome of this case sends a message to others.
I want to send a message to the online predators out there. We're those guys, and we're coming. Every day, we're going to find you, and you're going to find a nice place like Mr. Clemans has to spend the rest of his life.